8, 7 o'clock, we in Dyckman Square Garden. When it get darker.
So when it comes to the women at Dyckman, they want to put on a show as well.
We are the flowers. We are the plants prettying up the place.
Let's just be honest, like, women get things done.
We're strong personalities, we can do the job, and we create opportunities.
Dyckman would not be what it is today without all of the women who are leading.
Where else would you want to be? Dyckman basketball.
MSG, here. Rebound, put back. Count it.
I'm an original basketball mom, I must say that. My daughter Jewel Watson, she, again, former basketball player, she took me to Dyckman.
So what's so interesting is that, you know, mom was always a basketball mom because I played basketball, and, you know, I told her one day, I said, Mom, I'm going to play in Dyckman, and she was like, sure, I'll come and watch you play, and, you know, she would just love the atmosphere.
And she took me to Dyckman, and I met, she introduced me to Ken, and she introduced me to a couple of other people that she knew there. Firstly, that Dyckman came from the CEO, Ken Stevens. He deemed that name to me, being the first lady of Dyckman, because I was the first woman to actually, you know, work there. You too. Bye-bye. I've been there ever since, and I love what I do. I love, love, love helping people and making people feel wanted, needed, you know, and just living and enjoying the sport than just coming there and sitting there, you know. So that's how it happened. Being the COO of Dyckman Basketball is the title. What's great about everything is the job itself.
If they have a problem with that, then they can't come on the court. They're going to say, come and get me anyway, right? Yeah. And then I'm going to come and say exactly what I said.
And the job itself entails community work, working with people, coming up with new ideas, concepts,
back over here.
Figuring out how to grow the brand and make the brand greater than it is.
How are we looking?
5'10" and a half, brown skin.
She handles so much stuff back of the house that a lot of people just don't know about.
So I ask, can you get everything out for the front, please? Thanks. Put your shirt down.
I don't know how far I would be if she kind of wasn't by my side.
She's Got Game is not just about basketball. It's about women having game in different areas. Executives, photography, directors, music, DJs, announcers. It's like we have a whole social media team which is led by Ken's niece, NAYA. And she does a great job with the social media.
Who's coming over here?
What time I told you I was coming over?
1:30.
My name is NAYA Stevens, and I'm the media director at Dyckman Basketball. Yeah, so Ken Stevens is my uncle, and it's kind of family tradition at 14. We all like get our first summer job, and so that's the first summer I ever worked at Dyckman.
Yo, that's crazy. You called it? I was calling yesterday about that.
You know, just like 2 years in, I just started to see how I can, you know, grow here. How can I make impact? Was my biggest thing, and I started to do social media there, and we're here now. Basketball already being like kind of a male-dominated sport, the women being there is really important. All of us being there is really important because the women on our team just get it done. No questions asked, no hesitation, and that's been really important because I think there isn't a lot of conversation about women's roles in basketball outside of women playing or women coaching or, you know, like women being reporters in basketball. And all of the roles that the women play on our team aren't necessarily those roles. And Dyckman would not be what it is today without all of the women who are leading at our organization.
When I started working at Dyckman, it was just me getting to Dyckman. It was just me wanting to get to that tournament. Hi, my name is SHAYLA DIAZ, and I'm on the media team at Dyckman Basketball. I'm still waiting for Final Cut to come out. Well, on the court, I don't do a thing. Like, when they're on the court, I just capture what they have. It's just a natural thing that a lot of players already do. I capture the other side, the side that, you know, maybe if you're not around for after, you know, conversations, or if you're not around to approach them personally, I'm there for that. I would get the side that is maybe not as aggressive. I'm not saying mean, but, you know, it's more approachable. But on the court, when they're on the court, I just capture whatever it is they want to, you know, show. Working with women, with so many women at Dyckman Basketball, I think it's pretty special. You don't see it anywhere else, really. I think that it's something that's special specifically to me because I'm seeing more women in different roles that are important. When it came to my friendship and connection with Kiki, it wasn't really you know, let's try to get this together and have me work at Dyckman. I know she worked at Dyckman, but, you know, it wasn't a plan of ours.
Hey, my name is Campbell. Everyone calls me Kiki, and I'm currently a marketing and media consultant for Dyckman Basketball. Right, actually, Shay and I went to grad school. Shay and I met in grad school. Before she did Shay Days, we met in grad school, and she had asked me, she was like, yo, like, I'm doing this. You know, first it was just like a vlog of her during the summer, and she was like, would love to come, like, what do you think? Can I get Dyckman? Connected her with Sharon, Miss B. I gave Miss B her name. If anyone tries to take claim of that, they're lying. I gave her her name. I played ball growing up and in college. A lot of my guy friends in high school, they played at all the New York City tournaments. So I used to go around with them to the different tournaments. And back then, like, they were playing multiple games in a day. I don't think it was ever like an intentional thing, like I need a woman for this role. I just think, I think the women that Kenny surrounds himself, we're strong personalities, we can do the job, and we create opportunities. And he's not intentionally putting women in this role, it's just like, yo, he sees the potential in certain things that need to be fulfilled, and we're here to do that.
You can just sweep all that together over there. Okay.
My name is RUDOLPH. I'm the supervisor of the Summer Youth Employment Program participants, and I work at Dyckman Basketball.
Helps coordinate, put together all of the events, our Christmas, our Thanksgiving, Easter. Like she's that person.
So what are we doing here today? We're cleaning up the park to try to make sure we have our Summer Youth Employment Program, and we have participants. We have about 63 of them, and we have them come in today a little early so that we can be able to clean up the park for our big event today.
Sure. As of now, and for the last 10 years, I've been more of the supervisor for the Summer Youth Employment kids. And what we do is basically set up the park and we break down the park. So setting up basically means cleaning the park because it's a huge park. We have a lot of benches. We have to set up the equipment. We have to plug in the microphones and the shot clock and organizing the tables and the desk and making sure that we have gas.
Having that leadership is huge. It's huge, huge, huge. You know, a lot of people's like, what's the lady with the, they call her the lady with the waves, you know. Miss Sheena used to have the waves in her hair.
When I first came, it was okay. We didn't have bleachers, as many bleachers as we have, but we noticed that we got more popular throughout the years. We've been here for like 32 years. So as time go by, you want to engage more into the fans, but also the community. And we want more community base, and when they're here, they love it. They look forward to coming for the pro teams, but also the high schoolers. And we also invented girls games, like She Got Game, which is good, and a lot of the women like that because it's not just a man's sport. There's women are also, we have the WNBA, but we also have them also come out, but we also have women She Got Game.
Dyckman Basketball is not just about men. It's about everybody. It's about men, it's about women, it's about children, it's about the seniors, it's about everybody. We try to cover everyone and keep everybody in it and being there. Yes, the women are here. Yes, we're going to pretty it up a bit. Matter of fact, we're going to pretty it up a lot and bring what we know to what Ken has already built and to keep it, you know, growing. You know, we are a plant. Plants grow. If you keep watering them, they will grow and they will grow into beautiful plants.